Just heard a bad. Right. And copy into Discord. Please hold. Please hold. Okay, there I am. Got it. Aniston Hernandez says hi. Hello. So, some bullshit just happened. Some major bullshit just happened. Like, you have no idea. Somebody says, hey, Tubbs. Hello. So, yeah, I just had some mega bullshit just happen. So, I'm not in any mood to mess around tonight. In case anybody was wondering if they wanted to try to fuck with me tonight. But hopefully, I'm going to do some drawing. Hopefully. But my computer has problems. It does not like the internet for some reason. Yeah, I dropped my stylus, my pen for my drawing pad. I have dropped it. I think it went under the desk. I don't know what to do. This is major fuckery because I can't get out. I can't get out under the desk. It may be lost forever. Didn't go under my chair. Like, it can fall anywhere on the floor, but if it falls under the desk, I mean, it's gone. Is it over there? No. I mean, this is fucked up. Hi, Panafox. I don't know if you just heard this, but if you read the description for this video, then you will know that I'm just going to reiterate it again. As I was typing the description, as I was typing the thing going live and stuff, I accidentally knocked my stylus pen over. It fell onto the floor. Oh, it fell onto my shoe, hit my shoe, ricocheted off my shoe, and has fallen under my desk. I don't know if I can get it. I'm still amazed that this has happened. I've put something there to stop things like, you know, lighters, for example, falling under there because I know I won't be able to get them. But the pen is just small enough to make it past the empty Pepsi Max bottle. Oh, fuck. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm trying to think of solutions. I'm trying to think of a solution to get it out from there. It's not magnetic. I think it's got some metal in it. because I've got a probe. I've got a magnetic. Well, I've got my grabber has a magnet on the end of it, but I don't think it can get under there. It's under my chair. We're saved. It's under my chair. It's under my chair. Well, I'm going to still need this. Oh my god! I nearly just like put myself through hell. Yeah, the magnet doesn't help, so that would have sucked. That would not have worked. It's under my chair. It's under my chair. It's also got cobwebs on, and dust and beard hair on it for my floor, which is fun. Oh, you guys have no idea how relieved I am. Seriously, that was uncool. That was so uncool. I was like, great, that's going to be a whole deal. That's going to be a whole deal tomorrow. I'm going to have to, like, oh, it's just the dressing gown. Dressing gown's made out of some kind of like microfiber stuff. It does that thing where if you push it one way, it does this, and you can write on it. If you push it the other way, it goes like that. But yeah, I'm just wiping the pen on my dressing gown. So yeah, dressing gown. I'm pretty sure that's a British thing. I'm pretty sure in the States it's just called robe. You know, but when I looked up dressing gown on American Amazon, and well, these things come up. So I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I was thinking to myself, that's going to be a whole ordeal tomorrow. I'm going to have to basically dismantle the desk because there's no way I can't lift the desk with all of the stuff on it. Panic over. So Panafox, I've been working on the concept anyway. I'm on the final sketch layer after reworking 2 whole layers of just nonsense scribbles. Of the drawing of our drawing, I guess it is. I haven't shared my screen yet. There we go. So far, this is what it looks like. Which is nothing much. It's super rough. I've been trying to figure out a nice way of drawing it the way I wanted to draw it, and it just wasn't working for some reason. For some reason, one of us ended up being the wrong size and width. So I shrank down up a little bit, and that seemed to work. After getting rid of that layer, just completely just starting a new layer. After I tried to work on what I'd done with that, with what I had on that layer, on another layer, I basically was like, no, that's, yeah. And this is the bestiest compromise I've come up with so far. And even now, it's still not perfect. But I'm on layer 3, and I'm just determined to get this right. So before I go to bed, anyway, which might be another half an hour, it might be another hour. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'm tired. I'm not tired enough. So I know you can't see it very clearly. It's a tiny picture, but I'm going to make it bigger in a minute. But yeah. Oh, and YouTube, before you go apeshit, the thing that's underneath Pat Fox's what is he called? That guy's belly is his foot. Okay. It's just his foot. But yeah, it's weird because I'm trying to get the size comparison right, and I was like, oh, on one of the layers it just didn't work out at all. It just never worked out. It basically, if I drew Pop his full over half a ton weight and size, he basically dominates the sofa. You know? Just your character looks tiny, and Itchy's character, even though he's not on micro anymore, is invisible. I still haven't got him right because he does appear in this one. Oh my god, it's painful. But yeah, you're okay with what? So of lots and lots of scribbles that I did, this is the third layer in. This is the one I'm going with. From now on, it's going to be this. I'm gonna work on trying to get it better. Hopefully with you. Hopefully with people, just as people here in general. But yeah, already I'm noticing this is too far over. So yeah. I know Pop looks very formless here, but that's only because this is I salvaged the other layers and I've deleted them. I get very frustrated when I'm doing layouts sometimes. Just like, why is this not working? 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 So yeah. So general scenario, your character, which I worked very hard on the face. I kept getting the face very, very, different expressions, very right. I'm kind of annoyed that I mean, I could delete a layer. No. Yeah, I worked very hard on the face and got many expressions. It'll look way better. Trust me, it'll look better when it's colored. But I'm going to just bring up your picture from the DM. So he is currently laughing at the fact that Pop lifted his arm up, and there's going to be the edge of the sofa like here, and there's going to be a squished Marco kind of here, you know. So that's so he's lifting his arm up, and that's where his snout is going to be, and he's trying to look over or look around or look under, like some heft and stuff, to see what happened to Marco. So yeah, this is the stage that we're at, you know. And yeah, I have increased. I don't know what it is, but whenever I draw a character of yours, Panafox, they always end up with extra belly. I'm not doing it on purpose. It just ends up happening that way. They just end up rounder. I don't know why. But it is going to be mostly obscured or squished or whatever by Pop anyway. So no, I don't though. I honestly don't. It's just that your characters look happier that way. The proportions. I think that's what it is. It's the proportions. I'm used to drawing my characters, and my characters are all belly, you know. So when I draw, I think that's what it is. I think that's that when I draw other characters, and they have big arms and big shoulders and big chest, then I draw them in proportion to what their belly's going to be like, or how round they're going to be, you know. Because my characters are all belly. They're quite thickly built, but they have very, very round bodies. It's weird. I think that's what it is. I'm just used to it, I guess. I need to draw other shit. But yeah. Right. So I was going to figure this out. So yeah, so to compensate Pop with his smaller weight, I guess, smaller size, I kind of drew him sideways, and also I basically bunched his belly up a bit because it's squished into you. That makes sense. It's the only way that I could make it look look like it makes sense. Because Pop is over 3 times your mass. You know, that's the problem. He is over 3 times you and Marco's mass put together. So it's a thing. So yeah. Anyway, I was actually working. So I was working on this, and then I realized that my computer hadn't freaked out for a while because I've been watching videos and stuff. And I was like, "Oh, Wi-Fi's stable. I could come on here and talk to you, or talk to you guys, since the internet is going to be okay." I have no idea what to do with the other arm. I think I'm just going to leave it out. I don't know. But yeah. So I could, what am I currently doing? I normally start from whatever's the tallest in the thing, and then I just work my way down. So I'm going to continue to work on Pop's face. I can get Pop's face right. It's because I wanted to give him a kind of like a cocked eyebrow expression. He doesn't have eyebrows. He has a big eyebrow ridge, but he doesn't have eyebrows. So yeah, I wanted to do like one here. Probably is he can't actually see. Because he's got a big fat face. I never noticed that. Yeah, he doesn't actually have thoughts. The eye is too far away. I think it needs to be closer. The clicking. But yeah, he's got a big eyebrow ridge, and then he basically doesn't have any. He doesn't really have face fur. You know, I did experiment with the face fur at one stage, but it just didn't look good. So I think that's a bit too big. Anyway, how you doing, dude? What have you been up to? Because that's what I've been doing. I've just been basically fiddling with this. This doesn't look right. This neck roll is way confusing. But again, I don't know what else is going to go here. It's going to be a squishy kind of like. It's going to be rolls, isn't it? There's going to be rolls here and rolls. I don't know. I think what's messing me up is ears. We don't have ears yet. I just deleted the bit that I drew. I'm stupid. But see what I mean? I can't really get his face right. And now my eye's stinging. Just because I'm on the street. What's that? That was a bit of fluff. It's a bit of drinking fluff. Like tissue. Somebody did tell me that Picard, whatever it's called, the RT version of Twitch is up and running again. Like, it's working, and the reason why I haven't used it in the past is because I tried it a couple of times and it was very, 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 very buggy. Yeah, see, that just looks weird. The kind of face does look tough to get right. Well, it's the problem that he's got tusks. He hasn't got eyes. he's got the kind of permanent sunglasses like embedded in where his eyes should be. And he's very, very pudgy. Which is apparently very adorable and cute sometimes. It seems to work well for others. It does now. That's the thing. Somebody was telling me that it wasn't entirely shitty anymore, and I was like, I'm thinking about giving it another go. Nothing solid yet. Pudgy is an understatement. He's a pig. What are you going to do? I guess the other arm is just like here on the sofa. You have to figure out where the sofa is. Annoyingly, though, that's a background element. So yeah. See, that doesn't look too bad. I'm not really happy with the eye being this far away, so I kind of feel like it should be like here. Oh my god, pen lag is a thing tonight. This eyebrow thing isn't working. What do you think? Hey, Jeffers. So I'm late. Yeah, I'm glad you are on since I missed the end of the art stream. I had a phone call. I figured. It's okay. What is wearing? Also, is your character also wearing the same clothes from the thing, from the reference? I kind of justified it in my head that even though he doesn't look, I mean, he does look like he's about twice his size. I'm going to justify it that he basically is still 3 times his mass, over 3 times his mass, but he's very wide and we're looking at him from the side. So, you know, plus, like I said, all of your character's belly isn't there. I think I need to elongate the snout a little bit more on your character. I don't know. I don't get a sideways view. Also, it looks like the eyebrows kind of connect. Oh, he's got a hair tuft. I did draw the hair tuft in, but it must have been in a previous iteration. So yeah, I'm gonna. So that justification works. He's very, very wide and he's being squished at the front. So there you go. But yeah. Now he kind of looks like a cat there with the fangs and everything. So this is just an outline. So his belly is actually probably around about here. It probably ends a lot sooner. So I'm just thinking if we're gonna slim it down, we might as well do it now. Yeah. Love their bellies. What a complete shock. Hey, see the pen tonight? It wasn't doing this earlier. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's not letting me hit the eraser. Yeah, it's not. Oh my god, stop it. No, I want that line. Ugh. I want to get rid of this line. Why is this so solid? Oh, I know why it's solid. It's a solid line. Did you come up with a costume idea? You know, costuming, clothing, anything in mind? You said you had a freak accident, Tubbs? Yes. Oh my God, this pen was resting right here. I know I'm tiny in a tiny box right now. I'm just it's just off screen, just here on top of my phone. It was just resting there. Instead of me putting it back in the stand that I've made just over here, where it was safe, I put it here for some reason, and then I reached over to my keyboard to quickly type in on Discord that I was going live. And when I did that, the pen rolled off because it caught my dressing gown, because this is kind of it's got nice big arms. It rolled off of my phone, fell onto my shoe, bounced off of my shoe. I thought that it went under the desk, a place where I cannot go to get it. And I swear I heard it go under the desk. But while I was trying to retrieve it just now, I found it actually underneath my chair. So yeah. Just shorts for you? Yeah. It's doable. Does he have a pelt? Does he have like a main pelt? It looks like he could have a main pelt. Yeah, I'm making that longer. I'm making that face longer because that's not right. Oh my God, what is with you? No, I'm kidding. That looks too big. That looks about right, but it doesn't look right still somehow. We'll work on it. We're going to work on that. Oh, and you got the funky lines. Yeah, in a previous iteration, I got the eyebrows perfect, but these look a bit small. Whatever. I'm so glad it didn't go to the desk. Yeah, I know. I was so relieved. Seriously, go back to the beginning of the live stream. You'll find how I was getting more and more annoyed and angry at myself for letting it go underneath the desk, and then all of a sudden, the relief, the sweet relief. I'm gonna get this perfect. I'm gonna try to get this perfect by my style, because I was working on the details for this before I came on live stream. So yeah, I should have been working on pop as well, but yeah. So his ears merge into his eyebrows. Like he's laughing here. So they're in this configuration, and I want to keep them in this configuration, but they're bushy. I cannot do the bushier. I'm just doing one to see how it looks. But I like it, so I'm going to do the other one too. Trying to get away from the whole cat aesthetic that I seem to have sunk into. Is my eraser? No, it's not tiny enough. I need Teeny, teeny, teeny. What? What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. This lag thing is bullshit. You see that? He just wiped out all of his eyebrows. I mean, that's a bit better. That looks like it's my style, but your proportions. Right. Again, I'm gonna fix this in. Or do the color layer, but eels. I want it so that they line up at least. If I'm not going to make them join, but I want it so that they line up at least. And he's got a tuft of hair, like he's got messy hair, right? It's not. It's just a shaping guide. That didn't look like it did anything. Let's replace the same thing. No, it didn't. It's slightly messier. When I do the inking, it should look better. But I mean, that's looking more like your one. Giving him more cheek, I guess. Well, your one's got fluffy cheeks. Did you answer me about the pelt, the like the beard pelt thing? I did struggle to basically not give him chubby chops. Again, I'm just so used to doing chubby chops. Okay, the lag. I'm trying to do you. There you go. It must be because I'm on stream. It must be. We can see how it looks. Well, we are. I am just customizing him right now. So, yeah. See how that looks. So it's kind of a. Just by the looks of it, it just looks like there's an extra. It kind of goes past his shoulders. Again, this is all just guides. This isn't how it's going to look. This is just on from what I've seen in the picture. Because if this head proportion, his arms should be. No, they're about they're about as long as they're supposed to be, but I should make them thicker. Actually, I think I got your body right. It is just your arms that's bugging me in this picture. For some reason, these are too short. I mean, these are not short enough, and this needs to be thicker somehow. But yeah, tits. That's right. The beard will. It's not really a beard. It's like I said. It's more of a. It's more of a. You know, like a mane. You know, a lot of animals have it. It's kind of a. It's a thing. You know, it's like oh, what's it called? It's like a pelt mane. It's just a pelt mane kind of thing. Raccoons have it as well. It's kind of a mixture, but it's just a bit of extra skin that they've got hair on because they're animals. So, yeah. I think it. Yeah, I can't think of the name of it either, but yeah, it's one of those. It's one of those things. I'm gonna get rid of that line. That doesn't work. But yeah, I'm gonna see how I'm gonna chunk up his arms a little bit. His shoulders are wide enough. They're about that wide. About that much more. I mean, that does look more like your proportions in the picture. What clothes are you gonna do for Pops, or is he gonna be naked? Well, no, I asked you. I did ask. You know, what are we all wearing? Because I don't think he cares. It kind of depends where he is. See, that looks alright. That looks alright, and his eyebrows are white. And I'm just making notes. Where does the white end on? Like, does it end around here? Just then go down here. I'll figure that out later. Right, and he's wearing shorts. Shorts. I think it's his leg is also not that thick as the drawing. Just wearing shorts, any particular kind, I guess. I did give him a big booty. Yeah, I'm going to thicken the leg up. I'm also going to soften this paw just a bit. There we go. Oh, that's just looking weird. I don't like it anymore. No, not really. What did I say? I forgot what I said. Sorry. I can hear birds chirping. The boys. Does he have a tail? It's squished in the sofa. It's squished in the sofa. I'm not going to make extra work for myself. But I think that line work wise, that would be pretty good. His mouth is looking a bit bare. That was easy. Okay. Increased the size of his nose because I do that. That's my style. So yeah. But we're okay with him. I think fuck off. I think all of the line work, like all of his line work is gonna turn out okay. We'll do the color adjustment layer in a second. But I think he's good. Okay, so we're moving on to Pops. We've still haven't done Marco, but that's because he's a bit of a problem. That leg is squished because he's just sat down, so yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So he's only wearing. He's also only wearing shorts. Yeah, it's like a roll. Here, okay. Pudgy digits. The piggy hooven feet I've gotten very good at doing. I did the other pig. Yeah. Okay, so what's the not really? I've forgotten. I'm sorry. I've completely forgotten. The whole thing needs to be moved slightly to the side. Just so I can get room. Pink. 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 Is it all going to do the flashy thing? Yeah, I like it. funny. What's all of that? Well, I got like tiny somethings there. I don't know. Not really did, oh yeah, not really fussed about type of shorts. Got it. I think we're done. I think we're done. We're ready to be inked, line art wise. I just have to figure out the background elements, like the sofa and Marco. I think that's what's screwing up, is that I'm trying to picture Marco being squished, and I can do that, but I'm also picturing the sofa, so I'm just wondering, should I actually do the sofa? Should that also be part of this? It looks a bit weird that they don't have extra legs. But there's a sofa cushion. There's going to be a sofa cushion here to basically hide his lack of leg or something, you know. Just because it doesn't look right. It just doesn't look right. Yeah, I'll add the couch. I'll still do the couch. I normally would do that on a separate layer, but yeah. Ugh, I don't know what a couch looks like. My brain is like, awesome. What kind of couch? I was like, I don't know. There are types. What kind of sofa? Just a sofa. One you sit on. Are we going for Simpson or Family Guy? That was a genuine yawn. Also, that made my eye water again. I just put down the tissue. Because I think Pop is an actual like couch. It's a sofa, but it's basically his recliner. But it's basically it's a 3-person sofa, but it's his recliner. It's a thing. I did draw it once. I just don't know what drawing it's in, so I'm not going to bother looking out. Right, I've got a picture of a sofa in my brain. It's going to come to about here. It's a rounded edged one. It's going to end about here. I mean, that's the floor. So that makes sense. I'm just doing shapes. I'm not really doing any of the. I don't care about the rest of it. It goes off around here. Right, so we have all of this space to basically include a tiny Marco. I'm just going to do the. Hey, pen. There you go. It was like, whoa, 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 whoa. It's like a 4-person sofa. A big sofa. Okay, so we've basically got to fit in. What did Itchy say? Like 3 foot or something? I can't remember how tall he is. I just know that he basically, if Pop was standing, if this is his standing, it's not. But if he was standing, then he would come up to about there. But he's sitting down, so he would come up to about here. So he would be sat down about that size. Okay. Hmm. So I'm doing stuff. I am. I'm working a bit too much into it as I'm doing it. That's the problem. Um, like proportions, for example. I'm a bit confused at just like where he is. He's kind of in here, like kind of in the sofa. You're back. Well, we're just figuring out. I drew a sofa. I drew a 4-person sofa. There's 1 cushion, 2 cushion, 3 cushion, 4 cushion. I'm just trying to figure out Marco with his tongue, and that's going to be an eye. I mean, this is part of the pillow, but I can totally see this being part of his leg. You know? Where's Marco? I'm going to zoom in. So, like I said, got tongue, eye, going to have his nose. Be kind of like here. No, the eraser's too big. Why do I keep doing that? I keep making the eraser huge. This is gonna. What the fuck? Why does it do that? It's pen like, but it's just. Oh. But this is gonna be his eye, and it's gonna be like over here. Derpy. Hi, nice guy. This is supposed to be an arm. And that's his tongue. See it now? You see it? Like I said, I'm just wondering what about the rest of his body, or should I just leave it at that? Because I could easily just leave it at that. I kind of feel like I should do like a leg or something, kind of squished. Then I have to do a paw. What do badgers' paws look like? Oh, I know. I've done that. Kind of like. Kind of like here. And then this kind of be his leg. Jesus, that scared me. Do you see it yet? Do you see it? I don't know what to do with the rest of his head as well. It kind of doesn't look like it's there. Because that way he's kind of in the armpit as well. And being squished by the butt and the back at the same time. The pen's not responding now. Awesome. Do I need to add any more, or should I go to the color pass next time? I'm not going to do it tonight, but that's all I'm doing tonight. If we've finished doing the pen. He's basically dead. I mean, there's no way he's surviving this. I mean, I can see why you're laughing. I'm going to put this foot back. I'm going to put a pull back. Well, that's the that's just the this is just the line art stuff. Still got to do a color pass. I've got to do the background pass as well, which is just those extra layers stuff. Because you're both badgers, and I don't think I have to add anything to the pig. Color wise, I think he's okay. You know. But yeah, I've really got to sort out your coloring, because your coloring is easy body wise. It's all one color. It's just the face. Kind of got a mask. Let's do that now. We'll just real quick while you're here, so that I can really get this right. Just his face. We'll just do his face. Okay. I'm going to add another layer. Make it, I was going to say orange, but that's too close. Make it blue. Make it blue. Yeah. So eyebrows white. Nose is pink or peachy. Seems too evil, scary. Well, I mean, I can't use it. It's not on this computer. He's just laughing. I mean, it's not my character. That's the thing. Yeah. So eyebrows white, nose is a peachy pinky color, I think. White teeth, white muzzle. So essentially, what it looks like from the picture is that he kind of has the pen not working. He kind of has this. There we go. And if I'm correct, kind of like that's dark, but this is an off-white. Is that right? Or does this line kind of go further down? It's really lagging. What is the deal? Around his ear. Oh, I was right. That it was up over the ear, around the. It was like here, like that. In the ear. Is it 1, 2, or 3? Is it 1, 2, or 3? Is it 1, which is this line down? That's sweet. I'll just zoom in one time. So number 1 is this one. It's kind of like sweeping. Number 2 is it sweeping around the ear, and number 3 is it going up into the ear almost and then coming back out. It's number 1. Okay. Yeah, actually that does look pretty cute, if I do say so myself. So it matches it reaches the eyebrows. The eyebrows are still white or off-white, whatever, and the top is a sooty kind of almost black, kind of grey. Basically, the colours on the reference. The colours from the reference, it's like that. And then it's all dark on that side, except for the eyebrow. Okay, yeah, I could see that. And then this is, and then it basically is like it ends there. So that's all white. The pelt is also grey, so that's fine. And the paws, it's just the paws. It's not any of the arm. They're kind of like a gradient. Does it get darker as you get to the paws? Or is it literally just, it stops dead and it becomes the sooty grey? And on the feet. I think that's right. I'm gonna go over to my badger, my European badger. Pen to do anything just now. It basically is squished, but he kind of has a browny grey tummy. And then all of this is grey except for his paws, which are in fact I'm going to fill in black because it's the paws. But he's a bit more complicated with his. What do I do? What is the badger kind of like? They've got white stripes, don't they? Or is it white face and black stripes? It's like your one. I need to see a picture. I'm on the computer with the pictures. I'm crashing. Long day. Hugs. Well, if you just wait 1 second, I'm literally just going to look at this picture, copy it, and well, you know, copy the pattern on his face, and I'm also gonna go. But yeah, I just need to find a Marco. Where are you? Yeah, I've got the incorrect coloring, the skunk coloring of the badger. Before I looked up what badger coloring is, computer just decided to crash. Oh, there it is. Beep. See, this is when I looked it up. This is the correct coloration. It's kind of a sooty, like just a. Oh, what am I saying? I keep saying sooty. It's kind of a grey, and then it's kind of like a me kind of grey. It's not really properly brown, you know. And that goes all the way up to the chin. Again, because I looked it up. I'm very proud of the looking up. And then it's kind of, yeah, it's dark stripes over the eyes. Okay, with white flecks on the ears. Right, dark stripes over the eyes, white flecks on the ears. It's all pointless anyway because you can't really see much of the dark stripes. So up here, and then he's got a white. He's going to have a white fleck on his ear. There we go. That's all I needed to do. That's all I needed to do. And his hat is blue, and that's all. That's all good. Wait. Pause. Paws are grey. It's just his tail and his. Is it his paws? Where does the front end? It's just on his tummy. Okay. Save. We just did the color pass. That was quick. It's going to be a really quick one. Hopefully. Maybe. I don't know. I thought this was going to take me forever. But it took me like an hour before I streamed. And then this. And yeah. Now it's just got to have the... Oh, no. What am I saying? This is just the sketching. Oh, I've still got to do the inking and the color passes. Ugh. Nice guy. You still there? Did I save that? I'm pretty sure I saved that. Yeah, saved. Okay. It said it saved it, so I'm leaving it. Well, like I said, this is the third attempt at doing this. I'm just trying to bring up my camera. That's the third attempt at doing a layout for this whole picture. I kept getting individual stuff right. I kept getting Panda Fox's expression, his character's expression. I kept nailing that. My camera went off for some reason. Yeah, I kept nailing that. Pop his body, his whole positioning and on his body. I kept nailing that, but everything else looked weird compared to that for some reason. And I couldn't get his facial expression right. And Marco was all over the place. At one stage, he was between us. At another stage, he was on to the side of at the wrong side, and at one stage he was just underneath Pop, and I just couldn't figure out. But when I came on here, it became very clear what I wanted to do originally, and this is basically it. Only they were all sat kind of like flat, all facing the camera, and this is more interesting. And for some reason, my brain was like, "Yeah, this is how they should go." So it all came together. So yeah, so this is like 3 hours of work. So yeah. Anyway, before anybody passes out, belly rubs and belly salutes. So you can go back. You can go to bed now, dude. Nice guy. You can go to bed. It's only like 4, nearly 5 o'clock in the morning here in the UK. But whatever. I'm glad you can sleep. Yeah. So once I know I'm being watched and actually have feedback, that's another thing. Then basically it all becomes very clear, and I just work on the details instead of obsessing over other stuff, like proportions and layouts and size differences and But if I just ask somebody and they just like make the decision for me, as opposed to trying out several things all the time, yeah, it's a lot easier. I have an owie here, and it keeps distracting me. Anyway, yeah, I will be doing another live stream tomorrow, hopefully, from the hot tub. Shut up. That wasn't a real yawn. Hopefully from the hot tub. But failing that, I will be back on here. Probably doing another one of these. I don't know. It's Saturday today. Saturday. So yeah. I put my pen in the actual holder this time. But yeah, I will be doing another live stream, and hopefully that'll be another one of these. But after that, I will be doing another art stream. So after Sunday, maybe. Depends. But yeah, this has been fun. This has been a good distraction from the bullshit that my brain was doing. So that was good. It was going through a lot of what if scenarios for no reason. I didn't ask it to, but I kept thinking of a lot of what if scenarios. None of them good. None of them were, what if I won the lottery, All of them were bad. See what my brain does to me? So this was helpful. I'm going to go play video games for a little bit. Watch some crappy YouTube. Oh, this is you. Okay. Yeah, that's a real yawn. And distract it with my phone until I hopefully fall asleep. But no, thank you so much, guys, for being around. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much, Wi-Fi, for not being a shit. Although I'm pretty sure that the Wi-Fi did affect the internet, just streaming. It affected the pen lag a lot. It kept making the pen lag all the time. That was annoying. I still did it, so I'm not going to complain too much. So yeah. I'll see you guys later. Panda Fox, are you happy? I meant to ask you this ages ago, before I put the tablet away and before I did everything like that. Sorry, yeah. Before I put the tablet away, yeah, you can it sounds so much better. Wow. Before I put the tablet away, are you happy with it? Is it good so far? Awesome, dude. Awesome. See, that's all I basically. As long as I get that, I'm happy. Well, if somebody says that they're not happy with something that I've done, then and you totally can, by the way, then I don't see it as like, oh no, I failed, and then stab myself. I don't do that. I basically just am more like, oh, okay, well, I'll manage to change something and make you happy with it. So yeah, that's all that matters. Okay. Talk to you tomorrow. Oh fuck! Talk to you tomorrow, guys. Jesus Christ! Enough. I'm leaving. Are you happy? Are you happy? It will stop. It will stop the second I'm off stream. I will not yawn anymore. Is there like medication I can take for this for the yawning? I don't care what the side effects are, apart from, you know, if it's something super serious, like make you stutter, like death or something. But is there some kind of medication I can take for that? Because it is so aggravating. See, I'm gonna hit the buy button. I'm sorry. Toodles.